Hello guys, welcome back. How's the day going? I hope it's great. Today, we are gonna be playing This Is the Police, the game I heard a lot about a while back. I don't really fully know what it is about. I actually never really was going to play it. Up until recently, I was looking for something to play, and I stumbled upon this game, and I decided to check the description, and the description felt pretty interesting. Yeah. Hello Trail, hello Dean, hello. How are you doing today, guys? So yeah, also I'm a bit late today. If you don't know, I have a graduation tomorrow, and today was like a preparation, like a organization moments, which I had to attend, and that's why it's 2 hours late today. The stream is 2 hours late, and that's also the reason why this stream is gonna be short, because tomorrow graduation and I'll need to wake up early. Unfortunately, that's the case, but well, what can we do? I think it's still better to do a short stream than not to do one. So here we are. So yeah, the game, interesting thing, Twitch told me that game is like R rated, so it's like 18 plus. But I don't remember here seeing anything like unusual. Yeah, there may be like people dying because it's, well, about police, but shouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. Although, be aware that I don't know much about the game, and it's the first time I see Twitch saying that game is 18 plus. Although I think I played some. Maybe actually not. I don't remember. Maybe not. Maybe I haven't played any of those on stream, but just be aware, right? I think Twitch also tells you that or something. Regardless, so let's start. Let's see what it is. Let's see how it works. The description said that this game is about a policeman who wants to retire soon, and before retiring he plans to earn a bunch of money or something like that. So it sounds interesting, I'd say. Okay, we have 3 newspapers. Does anybody read newspaper anymore? I don't think so. I mean, there are definitely people, but I don't think that's a big thing, right? I think most newspapers, especially like smaller ones, just went bankrupt and don't get released anymore. Of course, big ones still do, but I think even there, revenue fell a bit, a lot, when people discovered the internet, which is kind of a big thing now, right? My grandma reads newspapers. Well, I mean, old school, yeah, way. I mean, you see, my parents, specifically my mom, used to read newspapers a lot. Mostly not really for news as is, but rather to find some offers. When she was looking for a job, for example, she was looking on a newspaper. When she was looking something to buy, she was looking on a newspaper, right? But now all those things, including news, can be easily found on the internet. You buy internet access, you pay for it monthly anyway, so you might as well use it there instead of buying a newspaper on top of that, right? So yeah, I think the only people who still read newspapers are those who just like doing it. You know, it's like reading books, the physical books. There's no reason to read physical books over how are they called? I forgot the word. Digital. Instead of digital version, right? But people still read books because they just like physical books. Same for newspapers, I think. Okay, let's see. Freeburg Tribune. City Hall confirms rumor of Jack Boyd's resignation. It's us, I think, Jack Boyd? Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. Okay. People like the clickbaits. The facts. Freeburg's #1 paper. Freeburg, okay. July 15. Mark War 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Can you actually do that? Just show early something in one of the cities? I don't think that's a thing, right? mean, that's not impossible. I just don't think people do that. Okay. From what I haven't watched even the gameplay of this game a lot. I just briefly saw it, and I think it's some kind of like decision-making game.
My father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed
rather than
my eyes,
action.
didn't open them for a long time.
Also,
all the demons would blow
I'll turn up the volume.
Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm
60
sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father.
I thought people
alive. I just
like
can't
resign and
think of a
just
better
go.
solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold
60
24/7.
is old, right?
Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for
I think
me,
people working in
it's more
police
like a
should
confessional.
be able to like resign
No matter
and
what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the
get paid as an
honest answers.
old person
remember
earlier
who
than
I am.
others.
The
The game
fact
looks
that I'll
like
be
instead of
reading all
70s,
about it in
80s, yeah.
papers tomorrow is a
I think
small
it
price
is.
to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
I think all of the some kind of like things that focused around like crimes, police are like 70s, 80s themed. Because it's not that big of a thing anymore, right? There are still crimes, there are still, of course, like different gangs and stuff. But it's not that big of a thing. Pretty much every country went through like a massive fight against criminals back in like 90s or beginning of 2000s. So I think most countries won that's I guess you can call it war. And now pretty much every country has a massive advantage over like criminal world in the countries. That's why people don't really know about it. And like I in my day-to-day life, I don't hear about crimes. I don't know what there are gangs or something. Surely they are somewhere, but they have so little impact that, well, government is able to protect against them, which is cool. Anyway, I won't be following today. I'm going to watch Demon Slayer. Oh, well, yeah, feel free to stay as long as you want and leave whenever you need to. Today is not going to be a long stream either, so maybe you will be able to catch most of it. Okay, let's do the 60, let's do music, let's do that. Okay. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Does it happen for big officers? Because again, you don't really hear about like police and crimes a lot in your day-to-day life. I don't know about any police officers in my area. I don't know who they are and what they do. So do actual people care that much, or and I just don't know about it, or is it still a thing that like happened back in the days? Resignation is really that big a thing. I guess if he has a lot of things that he did, right, like caught a lot of like solved a lot of crimes and stuff, a lot of famous crimes, then yeah, I guess that would be a thing. But it should be not a usual thing. Like not every police officer resignation would require a press conference. Okay, did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Wasn't it his decision? Surprised the mayor discussed it with me. I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. Oh no, it's forceful resignation. I thought he decided to resign himself. Oh, interesting. What's the difference? I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. I don't know. I don't want to confront mayor. I don't know if he's good or bad. I guess let's go with surprise. I thought I'd be working as a policeman for now 5-10 years. I just want to serve the city. I was very surprised, of course. Why is forced resignation even happening? Do you already know the name of your successor? No, I think it's a new man. I think it'll be a department veteran. Who cares? Okay, so game always gives us the advantage to just go, we are dead inside. I mean, no, we don't. Of course not, and I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. I don't think they decided yet then, right? That's what it means? After the recent corruption scandal, you deputy... Oh, is the mayor just getting rid of lawful officers? so nobody can like confront him. Maybe. Corruption is a big problem, and alas, not everybody is able to solve the problem. Your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? How would I know? Perhaps, no way. I'd be happy to care. I mean, perhaps. Yeah, how am I supposed to know? Do I know Deputy Francis Kendrick? He said he was going to resign. How offering him better position? I mean, well, depends on why he's resigning, right? But yeah, perhaps. How would I know? Sounds possible if he thinks the new office would help him serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about it? Bullshit, I don't know. If it helps police, is a not. It's like cooperating with like criminals is pretty much a #1 thing that, well, is no. It's not like don't make deals with terrorists. That's pretty much the same thing. Like, yeah, in a sort of situation it may help, but it's something like super specific. It's not supposed to be happening, right? So if it helps police is a very vague answer that doesn't send the right message. So no comment is also the same thing, pretty much. I don't know, bullshit. Let's go with bullshit. I don't know. We need to protect the, like, even if we are resigning, we are quitting, even if it's forceful, I think we need to protect police authority. So maybe bullshit is not the way to say it, but yeah, we should say no. Excuse me, but that's a pile of horseshit. The mafia and the police working together, maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens. The mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about ask a real question? Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely not. Possibly. How should I know? Again, I don't know exactly. Is it like defining my... Am I choosing what happens? Or am I just answering the question and it doesn't affect what happened in the past? Because if it doesn't affect, then I don't know what's right. I don't know what happened. But if I'm choosing, then definitely would be the thing. But we really shouldn't do that. Like, if we are confronting Mayor, it's not gonna serve us or anybody else any good. Yeah, it will make Mayor some problems, but it's gonna make problems for us too, and for pretty much the whole police system, so I don't think that's a good thing. Definitely not saying is also kind of work. It's gonna protect us from problems, but it's also gonna protect Mayor from problems. So I think possibly, or how should I know? Possibly is a thing, pretty much. It possibly is same, almost definitely. So I think how should I know is a better thing. Yeah. You'd better ask him. That's not the way I was going, but yeah, okay. Thank you. I thought he was gonna say like I don't know. You should ask him.
Same as usual.
So it would be like passive aggressive, but less aggressive.
Newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Even
Especially
Mr. Kendrick.
Mr. Kendrick.
Okay, I'm guessing he doesn't really like Mr. Kendrick. Because we were given an opportunity to say that, like, yeah, we don't want Kendrick in our place. Also, he has such a small... Well, I mean, it's actually not small. His office is pretty big. It's like, not very wide, but very long. What are the pills? Probably nothing bad. Antidepressants, painkillers.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When
Vitamins,
I told
maybe?
not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be.
Mayor?
Rude, arrogant, no warning.
Of course.
That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
I mean, yeah, who
White
can be
summer
higher than
shoes,
him?
White socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him.
Is this gonna be a confrontation against the guy, against the mayor? Oh, I always like this kind of like conflicts, but it's pretty hard to make them entertaining.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away.
Isn't the same guy voicing both?
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well,
I feel like, okay,
morning.
give me a second. I feel like it's still a bit quiet. Let's do this.
I signed a ban on smoking
That
in
should be
all
better, right?
public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
True.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you.
Weren't you the one who made me resign?
Police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes.
Oh, I thought he was
Sit
going to
nice
say, like,
and
yes,
quiet
stay.
for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered.
Yeah,
as a hero.
so we're supposed to do something in those 180 days. And I think this game has several endings. I might be confusing with
How am I
something.
supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire.
Do you actually need
anytime
retirement
soon.
fund? I mean, you need some, but like to live comfort life. But doesn't the
180
government
days
pay
quiet,
for
Jack?
like
That's all I need.
retired people after a certain
I don't
age
have any problems with you,
from like
and you
basically
won't
taxes
have
you
any
paid throughout
problems with me.
throughout your life? So that's what happened. I think that's
I
a
have
new in most
assistant from
countries.
Toy Star. If you have
It's not
something to
the
tell
most like
me,
luxurious
call
life,
him.
but you can live
But
of those
try
funds
not to
usually.
bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
But if you retire at 60, at what point you like how much
Quit
money
smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using
do
it
you need?
soon.
What how much money would you be satisfied with? Well, like enough to live for another like 10, 20 years? What's happening?
I'm sorry, babe.
Is that
Only
why
the mayor
it was said it's R-rated?
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Star?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Star.
That was very loud. Okay. Oh, fuck yourself, Joyce Star. Or what the hell was his name? I need to make effects not as loud. Sailor servants' wages won't be raised this year. Oh, sad, but whatever. Jack Boyd, only assholes join the mafia. Oh, that's us, right? Cleanness of the city's streets includes 20%. That's very good. People are like being very, very dirty, and that's good. 20%. That's very good.
Cops don't use the police station
I'm satisfied with
cafeteria
voice
anymore.
volume.
There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your
But
partners.
Feel free to let me know
Everybody
if
just takes snacks
it needs to
from
be
the
louder or
machines,
quieter.
grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as
I
an
honestly
invitation to
never
sit together.
considered, like chocolate bars
Only
as
people
a
eating here
snack
are
to
ghosts.
actually like fulfill your hunger. I don't know why. I ate them and ate them a bunch,
My
honestly.
deputy,
But just because I liked
He
them.
recently
It wasn't
became one
ever
of those ghosts.
to feed
The subject
to,
of one of the
eat
most
and feed my
devastating
hunger.
corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered.
Okay, so he's
I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight.
he's even older than
Francis
us.
didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't
Wait,
supposed to talk.
was he involved
Besides, I got a feeling he was already
as like a
finished.
bad guy or as a good guy? I didn't get it. Was he like involved in corruption scheme and he was like the one corrupted, or was he trying to stop it and people got rid of him? Because we don't like him, so I'm guessing he was corrupted, right? Okay, would you like to receive tips about how game works? I'm 60-year-old police chief, a few months away from retirement. Don't need any. Oh yes, I mean it's fine. Work assignments every shift. Yep. Officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Oh yeah, so it is gonna be like managing, sent somewhere, and I think there are also like events happening that's gonna require our action, and those are supposed to be the most interesting. Reminds me of a recent event in Star Rail. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policemen. A figure of around 150 is considered average. Any policeman... wait, what do you mean 150? Why the hell? 150 is average and this is 1230? What? Well, those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are safe bet, even in a pinch. In an individual level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy you people have, the less reliable their work, and a policeman who is overexhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. We'll just give them a rest day? Isn't there like 5-2 work now? Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from you. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take a day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess this. Oh, interesting. But you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behavior of the employees. I like it. I don't like thinking too much, but oh yeah, okay, so 12, 10, 5. Okay, so these are good policemen, and the rest are below. Oh, Mole. Oh, this is a detective. I don't think I can do anything, right? Okay, start the day. Can the game let me access settings, please? Thank you. Audio. Okay, I'm satisfied with cutscenes. Let's do this. Let's do music slightly loud. This should be fine. We have a SWAT team. We... Okay. This is fine. Okay, let me check volumes. Volumes level. Okay, let me do it a little less. That should be nice. Music isn't supposed to be like louder than me. Okay. Again, another second. You see, I need to use both mixer in on the PC and in-game volume because only in-game isn't precise enough. Responding to calls is a bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the time. I wonder if you like this price has 5 is so goddamn low. Is it because price is like a dark horse, or is it because price just sucks? I want to give Price a chance. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will send him, or I think that's him, on like easy calls. Okay, music is still loud. Note sent officers to crime scene. The further away from the police station, the longer it will take to travel back. So the longer people will be tied up and available from coming to work. Oh, it's a real-time thing. Oh. Okay, what is this call? Oh no, it's not real time. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task may be is to check how many units you are allowed to send the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particular risky missions give you an option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Okay. The numbers of slots is not the only thing to consider. I like it's a lot to read, but they explain very like on point. Don't have a lot of useless information, and it's presented good. So it's not like super short, so you don't understand anything, but it doesn't have anything unnecessary either. All this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal grinder. Or a serious call can come in which turns out to be a false alarm. Okay, hit and run. A married couple exits the convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd be digging through a trash can. Driver jumped to help, but once he saw that he'd hit a bomb, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. I feel like it's not very... I think we again, give Price a chance and send somebody... Let's send 120. I would like to send like 150 or somebody, but yeah, that doesn't seem very important. Price is basically like nothing, so I'm sending him to gain experience. Why is this so... Okay, it is real time, but why the hell is it so loud? Okay. I don't like inconsistent volumes. Okay, game stops when I do this. Fight. The theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater, carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier. Oh, he attacked. Currently fighting the theater security guard. I think we can just send one of the big boys. I don't think we need two, just send one. Why is this so loud? I did. Let's do 10? Okay, I think that's better. Okay. I should treat these people as like our human resources and potentially just like upgrade them. We don't need to upgrade already our strong resources because they will do just fine. We need to upgrade our weak. Well, we can. That's how work works, right? You give people opportunity to improve. So your team overall becomes better, right? When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Yeah, that's the main thing. Dead cops will hurt your roster and dead citizens bother you, the mayor, even more than the living ones. Oh, so he actually does care. Offender escape, officers unharmed? I mean, he drove away. Okay, I guess I should make sure that this happens. Okay, Manistan is so bad. If everything goes like way too bad first day, I might restart. I don't want to. We'll see how it goes. Offender escaped, officer unharmed, civilians unharmed. Okay, so I need to. Okay, I underestimated the how hard it is. I thought one good officer should be able to deal with one guy, no? Three teenagers armed with shotgun. Oh, god damn it. Armed with a shotgun, robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but store manager rolled down the car lines. Okay, we are saying two of those strongest guys on. I think that's very important. Shotgun is a big problem. Fight. A brother and sister clashed with each other or diseased father's will. According to the laws, we don't dare separate them, our guards on duty. Do we have time for people to return? We do. I don't know. They couldn't. The guy just hit a homeless man and drove away, and these two weren't able to deal with him. Let's send these two. I think it's more serious. Also, they say like people can just slack off their work, but I don't know how to like. How exactly is it gonna happen? I guess we'll see, right? The game told us. Passerby, so some teenagers attacked an elderly musician and then run away with his guitar and his money. Okay, we are sending all three, or I think these two should be fine. But okay, we should not treat Price as a person we send in. He's just here. He's like a newcomer. He just learns how to do it, so he does nothing. He just watches. Fordy himself wasn't able to. Well, he wasn't harmed, but so it's like neutral. But neutral for us is bad because we lose their experience. But he wasn't enough to stop a guy who came in with snowboard and just started fighting. But this actually went for attack, so it's more complicated. We send all three. Okay, when your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all the time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Okay, what do you mean waste time? It stopped, right? Yeah, okay. I also have 2,400. Not a lot of money to go on retirement. You can live a month or two. The vehicle in question is parked right outside of Brown residence. It sounds armed robbery. Are those people with guns? Sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Knock on the door, open up police. I don't think they're gonna be too confrontational. Turn on siren and loudspeaker, shut the house is surrounded. That may be the good thing, because if you just say open up police, they may feel enough that they're gonna. If we do this, they might run away, but if we actually surround them, that's cool. Sneak in the house, that's not a good thing. It's definitely gonna lead to injuries. This probably is not. Okay, this is more likely that we catch them, this is less likely that you catch them, but less. Open up, please. Okay, I mean, you hear moaning and laughter, so definitely they're just throwing a party, right? So they are probably unarmed. If we do this, we give them time to prepare. Okay, let's do this. A undercut. Cool. Plus 10 each. Great. But again, we are upgrading already strong guys. Fight reports. Offender escape. What? How? I sent 2 of them. Yeah, they not the highest, but what? Is this like? Is there like a randomness in this thing? Assault. You can't tell me that. What? I'm okay. I need different. They are what? I don't understand. I lost more than I won this day. Okay, we'll figure it out. If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they might be more exhausted. Somebody bound to make a mistake. Okay, I think Shift A. Oh, we have a... Okay, we are... Yeah, we are making price work because there is Staval who is gonna carry. I'm guessing how game works is that there is... He's really good. There is gonna be a... Can I offer them to rest? Yes, I can. There's a certain difficulty that each one of the tasks have, and if you don't reach that difficulty, you like fail. If you reach it but don't reach next requirement, then offender escapes, and if you reach everything, then you win. I think Staval should carry price. I want to upgrade price. I really want to upgrade price.
Used to be when I asked
He
Kendrick
can't be just
to stay
no
late at the
like
office,
useless, right?
he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin.
He's literally
The
dead
past few
inside.
weeks,
So
I
let
don't
me turn
hardly
on the lights.
recognize
I'll
my
be right
old
back.
friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the
I am
public
right back.
pressure,
Okay.
but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages.
Was he
Heard about
actually
the look on
involved? I
his
don't
face.
understand.
The fearless policeman standing helpless in horror.
He's
I've
like
known Francis
old
for
and
30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen
I think he just
dollar
regrets his
brings more
decisions and
misery
he's
than
actually
anything
guilty.
else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
What happens if I don't respond to call?
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind
Who
of
are
business
those?
are we
Yeah.
talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors.
Oh, are we gonna Are we going outlaw too?
Situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
Out of the
$500,000.
million. Yeah.
$500,000.
That's what I read from
Why
description.
not a whole million?
Because
$1 million is a
everybody
lot.
wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000
is a
in
lot though,
180
right?
days?
Yeah.
Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later...
Okay, so we are not gonna be as lawful anymore,
and
I'm
one more
guessing.
thing, Jack.
Is game forcing it on us?
I remember what you
Or like
said,
soft forcing? If soft forcing, it would be the
should
best.
probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Sand.
I should bring voice back
Christopher
up.
G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is.
I don't know.
The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted
This dude?
sweaters. Gives to charity.
On the left.
Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
Oh, Mafia.
Back as far as his great-grandfather.
I'm guessing.
Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself
Can
in
we, like-
commonplace murders and robberies.
Can we just
Hardly needs to
become
intimidate
full
anyone
lawful
to get his point
and,
across.
like, catch
The
as
people
many
who work
gangs
for him
possible
each have their sphere.
and, like,
They provide
overthrow
protection
mayor
where
or
needed,
something?
Even work with the authorities.
Or no?
when they
I
want to
wonder
make a deal.
what are our
Meanwhile,
choices.
Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands
We
dirty.
definitely need to get as much value as
People
possible to pull it
sometimes
off,
mistake his
if it's
quiet
possible.
approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
Ooh.
In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people.
Himself?
Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't
Okay, so
go
yeah, he
there.
is looking for
Never
something,
have, never
but
will.
not too outlaw, right? He just wants to make money but not harm anybody. Which, you know, is understandable. Francis Kendrick announced retirement date. A legendary singer, okay, comes to Freeburg. Construction of cinema museum postponed again. Yeah, as usual. Can I skip for this somehow? I don't want to see it every time. Asking for a day off. When a police officer is retired, to be effective, he'll ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request day off when they are at full strength. Some of the other reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. Okay. Didn't come to work today. Why? Our exhibition at the Lead Gallery in Nearby City. Can I have day off? Yes, but come tomorrow? Is it actually a thing? I mean, yes, but come tomorrow should be always the thing, right? Yes, but you work for it. Or yes, but you don't get paid, something like that. Right? You can just say, yeah, go and... like... I understand, things happen, but like... I think, yeah. In addition to the performance ratings, police officer also... yeah, I wasn't sure what that is. Rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. You think that no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until you have people ready. Okay. Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism, but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Oh. Sometimes when cops get ranked, how complicated is the system? They start thinking more seriously about their service. This means less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Cool. Okay, Roy actually asked. Some people straight up didn't come. Like, what the hell? Okay, we are not putting stripes on anybody. We have Stovall and I don't know any of those guys yet. I don't want just to give stripes to value. We actually need to give them for those who perform good. Freeburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always ask, select song. Oh, okay. Can I ask can I like pick at random? Let's do this. This. No idea what that is. Put it on. Yeah, good enough. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops. Oh, this is so complicated. I like it. You have a certain number of paid job openings, for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separated between officers and detectives. We haven't used detective yet, but we may need. I don't want 850. How much is gonna cost? We need 850 is insane. Is that it? One free up a slot, time to fire somebody. I'm literally I mean, I give him a try. Like, he just didn't come. I mean, I guess I made him work over. Who didn't come at all? Oh, Moser. Okay, he's a detective now. Okay, we're not gonna hire anybody yet. Fire. Oh, do we have to fire? If I had to hire somebody, I would fire Moser. Like, at the very least, we set Price to go work overtime and he didn't go, but Moser just didn't come altogether. Yeah, we are firing that guy. If you have little grounds for termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them away. Legality be damned, but that could land you in additional proceedings, and your other staff will become more worried. Not waiting to free up a slot to have police officers killed, but that's not really an option, right? Didn't come to work, came to work drunk, too old, failed assignments in a row. Okay, so he just didn't come to work. Is it enough alone? Yeah, I think. I mean, firing just after one is a bit too much. I won't do that, but that's what game makes us do. Vandalism. We received firing call from local cathedral. Okay, so what do? We put Stovall to make sure, and we put somebody less experienced. Vandalism is nothing. I would send like Vandal, literally Vandal, but I'm afraid it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna play it safe. It's not that far anyway. Why am I going this way? Why that? Atticus Tower. Business Harley Jones looking out his window, saw two teenagers crashing a fancy slogans to his new car. I think we just sent this. Let's send this three. Again, it's nothing bad, but I'm still figuring out how difficult this managed. Vandalism, offender code, officer unharmed, plus 10 both. Okay, good. Great job, Stavo. Waiter's name Mila reports that she served Chicken Eddie and Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen television this morning. Ooh, okay, let's wait for Stowell to return. I'm gonna put Stowell and like Grant or somebody else. I'm a bit afraid if I put Stowell and Birch. Actually, I shouldn't be, right? I think Stowell is good enough. Let's upgrade Birch while we can. Vandalism. Vandercoat, great. Officers are harmed. Everywhere plus 10. Okay, this is going a lot better. I should play safer. There are not that many calls yet. Can lose nightclub. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching. I mean, someone who can tell cool guys from the punks. I think somebody from like higher list. This guy seems a bit old. This guy seems younger. I think one of these two. Let's send the one with higher professionalism. 150 is like average, right? I think that should work. I honestly wouldn't send Stowell because he's way too good, and also he's kind of old. Also, we don't need to answer those calls, but we have resources, so why not? We just had mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for a fugitive in... Great. And we'll send Stowell there. But okay, didn't take anything, honestly. Plus 50 professionalism out of nothing, basically. Stowell's back. Anonymous just came in, a clown carrying balloons at the skating ring, selling crack to teenagers. That's pretty bad. Let's send this to. It's better if we can. Oh god. Suicide threat. A naked man carrying. Oh god. Let's put the best ones we have. Stowell is better sent with two others, so he can upgrade two at the same time. But I'm too afraid to send like burst. I mean, maybe on this we should say send 2 of the other guys. Sorry, Chief, but I quit in one night. I pulled in more cash that I earned more working on this dumb. Said he won't make me. Okay. I guess we can hire somebody else. Not for help. Okay. Suicide threats. Offender caught. What do you mean caught? He's not a offender. It's a suicide threat. A police arrived. The clown is seen making balloon animals for kids. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witness. Cover up in a rain comprehend to be an illicit customer. And watch the clown from the stands. I think we can do this. I don't think he's a threat. He wouldn't be armed in a massive, right? I think. Yeah, great. Okay, this went flawlessly. This day went so much better than the first one, or second one rather. Okay, good job. One of them quit, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, average guy quits. So we may just hire somebody else. What does it cost for us to hire? Why can't we just hire everybody with the highest professionalism possible? Feminist organization denied official registration. Why? Such a, like, lack information title. Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Who the hell is Robespierre? Robespierre. Enemies using feminists to destroy free work, okay. Feminists. No, so it happens closer to our days, right? Because feminism became like a big thing.
Whenever I'm alone at home,
only lately.
There's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
But it's not.
Hello, my name is Steve.
Giovanna, witness. You know, I
To get to my front door,
I heard
the Bible
about
boys walked
these
about
things
a
a
mile
lot,
from the local bus stop,
but like,
jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of
it's not a
landfills.
thing in my
Laura doesn't
country,
go in
right?
for religion
Is
either.
it really
According
happening
to her, these
like a
brave
lot?
lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention.
I never
She patiently
encountered this
listens
or
to them,
or
asks them
have any
questions,
friends
regales them
that
with
encountered
history,
this.
Never
or
once
anything
dropping
similar.
A hint of condescension. When
what
I
the
watch
hell?
her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch, and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his
Left?
nose this time. Another
So
couple weeks at this rate,
she
and I'll be greeting
broke
anyone
up
who
with
comes
him?
close with my service pistol pointed
So-
towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic
Okay.
stuff never goes like it's supposed to.
So why are we not
Normally,
getting
when a
money?
wife is
But well, I
going to
mean,
leave
not
home,
day
she'll
by
make
day.
a
I guess we'll
scene,
get
or
it by
at
the end
least
of the
sit everyone
month
down
for our work.
Serious conversation.
Yeah.
But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the
I
mother,
think
but all
hiring
three of our
officers
sons
don't cost
supported
anything
me.
to us because we are not hiring them for
The in-laws
our
always
money,
blame
right?
The husband for making their daughter unhappy.
We just need to be
But now
aware
Sally,
of like
Laura's
traps.
mother, well, we
If
sort
they have a lot of
have pact.
professionalism but they are alcoholic, that's probably
The
not
fellow
very good for
Laura
us.
ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old.
Oh,
With all
she's
the
actually
possible
bad. Wow.
information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out.
I mean, Laura
So we
is
have an
lost already,
agreement.
right?
Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything.
I mean, it's probably
stupid.
done, right? I
Of course,
don't
it means
think
anything
once
at all.
person does
It's a
this,
crazy
he can just forgive
situation.
them.
I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my
Maybe an
wife
affair you can
is an
forgive,
old woman
but actually
armed
just
with a
running
phone
away with
book.
somebody,
But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally.
they waited their
So for
choices.
the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Okay.
Hello.
Can I make
Mrs.
this?
Markham,
I
Mrs.
can't go
Boyd.
any
Oh, is there any
less
news?
loud
That's why I
now.
wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to
How
her?
old is she? If
Don't
he's
worry,
60?
Jack. I've narrowed
She's like
the range to
80
two suspects,
at least?
or whatever you like to say at your police.
Well, I guess if
At my
his wife
police
isn't as
building,
old
we
as
find
him,
people faster
then
than a funny
her
old
mother
woman
may
chirping
be
on the phone with my wife's
less.
girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old
less
man,
old,
Jack.
like
Come to
70.
your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street.
I don't
I've
think.
got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I
Yeah, I don't think old woman in her 80s would have enough energy to do all of this.
I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy.
But maybe, yeah, maybe
You
she's
know
different.
nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's
can't-
not go back into
yeah,
that,
stop.
Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for you.
I guess she wasn't very fond of him either.
Running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go.
Yeah, why don't you just
can't
address
expect
that
me to
and say, like,
talk
yeah,
to you.
I don't feel
don't
anything for
die,
you anymore,
okay?
let's get a divorce or something, or, like, let's stop seeing each other. Why do you just, like, I never understood why people cheat. Like, I may accept when they do this on accent, which kind of sounds weird, but I can't think of the way that would happen. What does it say? Why does it say A? What the hell A means? Oh! Because he didn't work yesterday, he came here today. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We have 2 stripes. Coach already has 1. I think we should like spread them a bit, but I don't know who to give it to yet. These 2, the only ones who didn't fail their work. Say ginger green. I don't know. How am I supposed to know how it sounds? Just pick everything one by one. Yeah, good enough. Everything is just jazz at this point, right? From City Hall. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. Why would people do that? They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. Why? What did black people do to you? What's... I don't understand this thing, like, where does it come from? I can understand, like, from different nationality at least, so, like, nationalism. I don't support it by any means, and I think it's wrong as well. But at least I can see a reason there. But, like, just a racism? Why? Yeah, a person of different race, how does it make them different? Especially if they live and maybe even were born in the same place where you. It's, like, race doesn't define that much. They're not that different from you. Any more dead police, especially... We don't need any more dead police, especially not months before election. The racists are gaining more and more followers. And even some of our citizens support them. You'll have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tensions. Really? Isn't it gonna make us bad? I have to? What's gonna happen if I don't? Destruction of property. A member of city clean crew saw allegedly approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. Bastards, these bloodsuckers. Should I just send our only black officer to just like fail 3 times? Sounds so bad. But game says I have to. What does it mean I have to? There's no property. I'll send Koch and like Price. Give Price another chance. Well, let's send these two. I kinda wanna fire Price already. He didn't come to work. Someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene. The case goes to your detective. Okay. Ghetto. Black activist Ronnie Moose was found shot outside of his home. They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, and gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator in this case. You can assign additional detectives in any case who will work under the lead investigator's subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team. I mean, surely go mole, and let's put everybody so far. I think it should be fine. Although that might have been a mistake. Okay, let's see. Political views unknown. Let's just... okay, where do we need? We have... oh, we've hired Prado there? I thought it's Shift B. Oh god. Let's hire this for Shift B then. Oh, that was my bad. I didn't know. I can move him. Yeah, let's move him. We need a very, very experienced guy here. Because the levels are very low. There are only 3 officers. above average, and all of them are, the rest are below average about a lot. Gas station surveillance camera recorded a car on the stolen vehicle list. Okay, there are 6, so let's send these 2, the strongest, and 2 that are gonna be support but also gain experience. I think that should work. Hopefully. I can send 3 officers to help 1. Investigation has started. Okay. Oh, where is my music? The detective have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Okay. Oh, am I not doing anything? What's the point? I don't do anything. Oh, can I do it later on? Offender escaped, officers unharmed. Yeah, minus. I'm sorry. I have to fire you soon. Okay, yeah, so just need to file another one. What about Armstrong? How am I supposed to fire him? Too old? I can fire somebody because they're too old? Price? Oh. I can do that. Can I fire him because he's too old? I can, but I'm not gonna. He's great. Okay, I think we are firing Price then. Just make him go with Austin again on something that's not too bad. And fire them both. I mean, I have to. How many... Wait, is he also, like, black? Yeah, I guess he is, right? And I'm supposed to fire Prada too? Are you out of your mind? I'm not gonna do that. They're 2 of my best officers. Fuck you. As if we can't stop racist. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expected low concerns about suspicious men wearing bifocals. Bifocals. What the hell is that? Seated on the bench beside the playground. He's been watching the children over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. I think it's a false call, but just in case, I'm gonna put Corey there. Or both of them, I guess. Drivers on the left to be seen. Search the car with safe distance. Interview the potential evidence. So wait. Yep. Smart. That's it? No, but no more calls? I think like 2 little things happen actually, like per day. 500 cots. Oh, so it wasn't. Oh, I thought it was a false call. Good thing I sent 2. I was initially going to send only 1. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening $3 first martial art club, and for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. At the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks and something will help him on the streets. Let's advancing. I don't think it's appropriate to send woman to fight. I'm sure she's capable because she has like the stripe, the only one and the most professional. But making her fight, I don't think that's a good thing. I mean, depends. Maybe she is a professional martial artist, but I can't just assume, right? So let's put him. He's the toughest, and I hope he's not gonna quit. Because if he is, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Let's give another call. I need to fire Austin. But you see that problem? I'm okay with firing Austin because even though it doesn't seem right, she did fail before, and she is also not very professional. On the other hand, these 2 are so damn good. I can't just fire them because... The detective present frames different versions of what happened at the crime scene, okay? Can I do it myself? They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction. If they know how to look at the case materials, the more professional the detective working on the investigation, the better their instincts. To get your suspects, you need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene, using the frames you think likely, sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in. If you add it all up, but the sequence fails, probably telling the wrong story. Okay, the guy went out of his... why is this the beginning? Went to drug shop, but this, shot and died? But why that? Okay, They drove by in a sedan and shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Machine gun? This is not a machine gun. I only heard a few muffled shots. Okay, that doesn't add up. He got what he deserved. He's been causing troubles. Okay, doesn't tell us anything. I don't remember the car and neighbors was quiet. I never heard any shots. The police these days don't do anything. Okay, I almost died myself, went to buy medicine, and almost hit by some idiot car. Okay, so he did go there. I don't understand this frame. What does it tell us? I think this is the case, right? But he went out, then guy went to... Like, isn't it supposed to be this, and this? And these two happened before. But I can't switch them. I don't understand. Doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly. Yeah, I guess they'll add more. Fight. About other reports that couple dancers started fighting over tips, and a cat fight broke out right on stage. Okay, I think we do then Kochi. It's a fight, but we need to send 3. Let's send these 3. We'll be upgrading Roy. Roy seems like a nice guy. He cares about his daughter and he came in to cover his shit. Octopus Restaurant. Fight. Barton reported that fight has broken out between Patton and Bar's bouncer. The man apparently drunk and he climbed onto the stage. Okay, let's send Austin and Price. I will be able to fire them. I'm sorry. Chief, plus 110. I just about nailed the jab a couple times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't keep track of points very well, but he was alright. Even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away by a little and pulled my back. Yeah, sure. They off, but ooh, that's a good asset. The strongest one yet. Especially if I have to fire all my Black Ops. Okay, on the stage, are true strippers going at it. Why are they fighting? This is also half naked, what? And it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Shut off the music, turn off the lights, draw the service weapon, listen girls, yeah, do this. Service continue fighting oblivious of the police presence. Ask Lieutenant for a bucket of cold water for all the combatants. Step onto the station, try to separate girls. Which should we go with? Yeah, I think if you just go in, who did we send? These two? And we can probably stop them, but it's gonna be probably get harmed in between. Yeah, let's just bucket of cold water. Yep. Just think smarter, not harder. Just work smarter. It's fine. You got the point. Hey, hello, Jelly. I'm sorry. I haven't read like chat in like days. I don't know how long has it been, but yeah, hello. I'm doing great. This game is called This Is the Police. Basically, the game about the policeman as we are playing, like Chief, who is going on retirement in half of the year. And he's trying to make half of the million in meanwhile. And we are basically just working, but also like trying to make money while we can. But escape officers are harmed. Yeah, okay, so we can fire those two. We'll fire them. Next. That's fine, okay. Thanks for understanding. Okay, so we have these two guys, and the problem is... It's okay, really... there is a thing. The game happens probably in about past, and like police officers tell us that there is a racist gang that goes on and like are super violent. They're very dangerous, and they tell us that to avoid any potential harm, we should fire all our blacks officers. I think it's, first of all, 2 of my best officers are black. And also, how can we not handle like a gang? Aren't we police? But game didn't just tell me maybe you should fire them. It literally told me you have to fire them in 2 days. And I don't know what happens if I don't. Sounds like an interesting game. It does. I don't think gameplay suits for everybody because it's like micromanagement, which I'm fine with. I actually kind of like it. But I think gameplay might not suit everybody, but like the premise looks very promising. Anyway, I thought I'd pop in, say hi, going to work. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So yeah, good. Have a great rest of the day and good luck at work. Hopefully, it goes smooth. Okay. I can fire Stowell because he's too old, but what am I supposed to do with Prada? The thing is, he can't even fail the job. If I knew that was gonna come, and I actually have to fire them, I would just not hire him. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Why? Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. What? And he actually just shot her? I mean, that's out of the context, maybe more stuff is happening. Mayor Rogers, city has no problems with racists. Okay, do I not need to fire them then? I fired one, but that guy wasn't very good anyway. Oh, I haven't fired her yet.
About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming.
I'll see what happens because I don't want to fire them.
After a day in the field, I'd
not without any
buckets,
reason anyway.
Shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
What? Okay. A bomb? A chest? With treasure? Map? Pills?
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my
What are the pills? Are those drugs?
Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
Hello, Kendrick.
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars.
Are we friends? I don't understand.
Even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football.
It felt like he doesn't like Kendrick, but maybe it was like a friends type of hate.
I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn.
How does he know we're here?
Guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car.
Oh.
Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
Okay. Is he gonna offer us another job?
Lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it.
Oh.
Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Is it because he works with Mafia?
Everything with them. In the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run, and they demanded that we close our contract today.
And?
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack. Please. I have a commitment.
Is he the help or something?
End of the year.
What do you want from me?
They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead.
You want me to work for them instead of you? No way.
They'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place.
I mean, I don't have
Anyone in
anybody
my
to lose,
place would have
right?
dressed
So,
him
but like,
down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
if game doesn't give me a fuck. Okay, so he asks me to work for Mafia instead. I believe we can deal with them. Unlike he can't. And I think if I don't help him, I'll regret it. And I also think that I don't want to work for Mafia. And I think I'll have opportunity to refuse and like confront them. Maybe even leave from them. Sure. I can just leave him. Not only him, but his whole family.
Phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals.
We're not gonna
Believe
work
me,
with them.
outrage
We are working
like
for
that is
them, technically, but we're not gonna do anything for them. That's
especially
my
for a
plan.
cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts.
He has kids?
Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
I don't know, but like, it felt like they are friends. Does he hate him or does he not? I don't understand. I thought they're friends. If he was a random guy, then why the hell would I care? Okay, I don't think I'm giving stripes anybody here, but I might give stripes to the guy at 350 now. I think like he deserves it. Let's do this one. I choose a song, but like it just stops playing. Does it even matter? In my personal relationship with the city administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Oh, affairs. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they are satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse overnight, or accept only some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Request an expansion of your stall office roles, request an increase of number of detective on staff, request improvement for the SWAT team, request increase in your vehicle salary. I don't think we need more officers yet, or nor more detectives. SWAT upgrade doesn't seem useful. Yeah, let's do salary then. I would ask to get rid of this. Tomorrow is the deadline. What happens if I don't do that? I'm not gonna fire them. They're good. Disorderly conduct. Every morning there is a dirty piece-soaked bum sleeping on the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls everyone approaches, scaring the customers. I think these two should be fine, but I don't want to risk. Okay, let's see. 205. Is it enough to just deal with one guy who is not even a threat at all? Should be. Like, one officer should be enough to deal with that. A robbery. Witness looked like while armed. Oof. We can just send these, all of them, and send SWAT. I think that's gonna work. I think SWAT is gonna carry and just make it feel with everybody. It's the first time I could. What's gonna? Oh, yay! Salary. Hot dog random reports they saw two Elvis impersonators grappling there all on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other in microphone stands. Elvis what? Is somebody gonna go back in time? No. Sure, let's send him alone. You can't. They failed. They didn't catch. It's insane. The shop has 2 exits from which people already have fled. Sneak up the back door. Drive a battle car through the front window, enter the store for the main entrance. Sneak up on the back door. I think back door because we have SWAT. Stick up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He is holding his gun in the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I blow his goddamn face off." Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. "Quiet, Abdul, you're just making things more complicated." Suddenly take aim at the robber. You in the mask, shut your face and drop the weapon. I don't know how to handle this situation. I don't know. We have a SWAT team, but how confident are they in their skills? If you can take a shot, I now understand these standoffs. I believe that if you shoot, they don't have a chance to react. If you instantly kill them, they don't. In most cases. Quiet, Abdul, you were just making things more complicated. Who's Abdul? The cashier or the... I think it is cashier. You in the mask, shut your face and drop the weapon. Yeah, threaten, I guess. Threatening... I think like reasoning would be better. But we have a SWAT team, yeah. Robert Gross was really nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll take a little bit and go." No one was hurt. Cashier begins to cry. Okay, so he's cracking. We need to... we should not feel pity towards criminals. Shoot the robber. There's 2 ways out of this: in cuffs or a body bag. I'll let you... Okay, yeah, I think we need to keep... I'll let you leave here upright, but only if you release the hostage. And then kill him. No, yeah. No, we keep pushing. There is an optimal stress level. We don't want it to be super low. Here we go. Everybody's unharmed. SWAT team definitely carried. We have this. Robbery. An antique necklace was stolen from... Okay, we don't have anybody, so... We need more detectives. We have 1 in Shift A, we have 3 in Shift B. Okay, it's a good detective though. 250, 250, 250, 250. Let's move... Okay, let's put 250 in a Shift B. We move... the Brito, or Armstrong rather. Shift A. We fire Austin. Because... Yes. And we fire Price because I give you a chance and you fucked it up. Price. Jonathan Kennedy. Okay, let's see. We have Prado and Powers and Vancy. Oh wow, who's Vancy? Who's Powers? Oh, Powers is the guy we hired too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we have a lot here. I think we are hiring for A, Shift A. Okay, these aren't as interesting, so I'm not gonna hire them yet. I mean, I can. Why not? It's not. It's never too bad to just hire additional people, right? It'd be in here, Elizabeth for also Shift A. Okay, Shift A, and I'll also need to move. Let's move Koch, I guess. We already have 2 with stripes here, because otherwise Shift B is way too strong. Jack, this year the organizers of the Condell Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules in an annual shooting contest. It features teams instead of single competitors. 2 finest. Roy is great, trust. 10 out of 10. It's hot one. A lot of people going to stream last week. 4 people drowned. I can't send anybody. I don't have people. They're going back though, in time. Okay. Destruction of property. At gallery exhibited sex operation, a gang of young people in schema. If I send all of them and they... Can they stop? Is there a chance they stop? There is. But I haul it out, but I don't have a choice. I need to respond. Fights. Yeah, Stubble is just great. He solo carries it. Great dude. I'll give him an hour stripe. Okay. No. We did it, Boyd. We won. They won? Roy won. Wow, okay. Roy is gonna become... If Roy comes over 150, I'm gonna give him a stripe. He deserves it. Escaped. Okay. I knew that's gonna happen, but like, if I don't respond, civilians will get hurt, so I'd rather... Okay, more frames. Is this... She like lost? Oh, was she harmed? I mean, literally this? Okay. Good job. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there may be a number of locations to choose from. Carry out the arrest. The officers might be escorted to investigate. Okay, 2 of them. I don't want to send these to. Let's wait for people to return. Oh. Vandalism. Okay, vandalism. I think Stowell plus like Barge Jr. should be fine. We'll wait for people to return and send. Where's Vandal? Okay, let's send this to him. Maybe I should have sent Birch. Birch is old though. Yeah, I haven't seen any patterns in people yet. Vandalism. Yep, Stubble carry. I swear he's the best. And this, okay. Plus 20! You're able to arrest all suspects. 100. Oh, Besley, you're doing great. Love you. And the day. Looks like tomorrow's gonna be a long day. More like the first a lot of long days. There's too much going on. Yeah? I think I have plenty of people here. Price is fired, Austin is fired, a lot of people are moved. Yeah, that should be fine. Day 6. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer sent to mental hospital. I mean, if he actually made a mistake, I don't see why would you send him to mental hospital, but maybe he was sick. According to Dr. Eleanor Waterbury, Thomas Blaine has a new form of schizophrenia. Oh, is that why he thought she's a suicide bomber? Mayor Rogers not afraid of the competition. You should be. What if I become a mayor, huh? Have you thought of that?
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
Mafia?
Man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope.
Yeah, it definitely happens like in the 80s.
Okay, let's see.
Damn. It's definitely Mafia. Okay, so he fled.
Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in.
Okay.
My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds.
Can we not like confront the Mafia and actually go on a full-ass conflict and try to get rid of them? I hope it's one of the routes. I would love it.
Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
No, never happens.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is...
Can you not betray me?
I don't talk
Why?
to
But
people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both
just
are.
hang up the call.
And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. don't turn off your phone. You start today.
What does he want from us? What if we don't? So loud. Does he just kill us?
8 in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job.
Oh, we are investigating who
Gotta let
he
my
is, aren't we?
colleagues Hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But
Do
the
you
only
have
thing I can think, what's
I
gonna
thought she
happen
fled.
at 8 and
She
10?
wouldn't do that if you have kids, right? And if I knew you have kids, I would not agree to that. Didn't come to work today. Why? Is he gonna explain? I'm too tired to hardly work straight. Can I go home? I mean, he is exhausted. Yeah, sure. Some pipes in my house busted and I need to wait to the plumber. Can't I? No. My dog's birthday and I want to spend the day with her at the park. Could you like me off? What? No, I understand, but can you not walk with dog after work? Yes, but come tomorrow. If he doesn't come tomorrow, then no. Let's give a stripe to Vance. I think he did very good. And that's it for now. Why is he so tired? Just listen to everything. Maybe I'll remember something that I like the most. It's all jazz though. It all sounds similar-ish to me. Kwang Yun Lin turned out to be a member of a gang known as Red Mask. You could help to take down the gang if you make him an informant. I think it's a good thing, right? Because he helps us. I think it's a good thing. That doesn't count as working with Mafia, right? I think it's okay, yeah, sure. There are a number of gangs in the Freeburg, and that means there are bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of the gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may have willing to give out their bosses. In this way, you can get your hooks into gang members higher and higher up the food chain, and ultimately take down the boss. If you do arrest the boss, the game will be finished and you'll get the claim reward. Okay. Also, there's a reward for formally charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus. But your deal with that person is over. Don't sell for small fish. Okay. I mean, I think people do that, right? They just give them not really full immunity, but like give them official pardon, and because they helped, right? And helped a lot. What? Ain't nobody available today? Where are these two? This one didn't come. Oh, he didn't come either. Where are these two? Where's Mole and the Burrito? What? Where are they? Are they not good enough or something? Bao Liang gave several interviews in which she spoke about atrocities committed by Red Mask Gang. She embellished a lot and distorted the facts. If you want to keep people from panicking, you'll need to take down the gang within the next 4 days. I'll try. You swore off to serve the city. If you can't keep a promise, we won't keep ours. What? They're just not gonna give me a raise, it's fine. Now earn 10% more. Ooh, cool. I didn't swear. I didn't even accept. You just told me fire everybody. Attempted murder. Young employee at the factory went to the fight. Okay, I think we go with like Vancy and like Tsubaki. I think that's good enough. I think we need 2 professionals, 1 professional and 1 okay cop should be fine. I don't understand. Where am I? Why are they not here? They're not even tired. She's not even tired. Where is she? Seems to have alcohol problems. Unknown. If they don't come to work, that means they are alcoholic? Yancy did a very good job. Yeah, so far. I don't understand. But I'll investigate next days. Great! Officer Arms, Vance Tsubaki. My goal is to bring everybody to like average 200. Carjacking. Parking lot. I think we just send all three of these, right? Yeah. We need more officers. So many Shift A, what? I mean, yeah, there are a lot of good ones here, but with good ones we need to send somebody not as good. Let's send this dude, and like slowly. I mean, let's send Roy to Shift B. We're gonna be upgrading him. He's gonna be doing great. I believe in him. I think Roy has potential. Unlike Price, who fucked up everything, I think Roy has a way to go. From 5 he went to 70 in just a couple days. I think he has potential. Officer have determined the car's fifth location. Catch up with stolen vehicle and open fire. Overtake the criminals on tap to take it into custody. Overtake the offender and block the road. Block the road, I think. Yep. Good job, good job, good job. Still don't understand where my officers are. What's the situation? The weeping child called in saying somebody was holding. Oh god damn it. And I can't do. I think that's a false call. The weeping child called saying they're holding. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me. I think that's his parents. Let's send Tsubaki just to check in. I think I don't know why he called police for that, but I don't think that's a real call. But we have to send somebody just in case. I would send Yancy just in case, but it's fine. I hear a car. Rubinovich Casino. They received the call. Where's my music? I understand. Why am I choosing music if it just doesn't work? Or should I re-choose it again when it stops playing? Can I put it in repeat? We received a call from angry casino patron. He claims that one of the casino girls that was hanging around his table lifted his wallet, which was carrying a couple of $1,000 in cash and several credit cards. Casino security shoved him outside saying that he was drunk, but man isn't giving up easily. Let's do Powers and Asano. I think those two should be fine. Yeah, it literally just stops and it ends. Why? Play and repeat. Jack, we are dealing with a moron who refuses to repay his debts, saying, oh, it's time to show whose side police are on. No. My goal is to just refuse and say no to everything, basically. Jeff lets him out of the wound, let him go play until he ate his broccoli. Yeah, exactly, that's what I said. It felt like false alarm. So I figured that. I just sent to check in and... Theft. Offender caught. Adversaries unharmed. Great job. Good job, Powers. With 3 stripes. Assault with deadly weapon. At the parking lot exit, the security guard stopped a suspicious-looking van and asked to check driver's membership card. The female driver reached casually into the glove compartment and then pulled out gun and... Oh, god damn it. Can I wait for somebody else to return? Okay, I can. I need to send... two greatest and Asano and Tsubaki probably. I think we don't need to send Purdy, and because the difference is like 100, and it's a good learning opportunity for them. They say 150 is like average. How good is like, how good are people with 300, 400? Police cruiser has caught up with perpetrator's van. Try to run the van off the road. That's dangerous. Use a bullhorn to order the van to stop. Shoot off criminal tires. Tires is good, but it's like almost... It's almost as... yeah, with tires you lose control. With the van off the road, they lose control, but you also lose control, so it's even worse. Bullhorn to order van to stop is not gonna just work, right? So let's try tires. Someone takes a sharp turn and crashes through the window on a sex shop. A woman exits the vehicle, grabs the shop attendant and pulls a gun to his head. Throw rubber takes the assistant. Put the criminal in the head. Let go, man, right now. Yeah, order. They died? What? Well, I guess that wasn't a good learning opportunity. What the hell? How did they die? Is it because I shot tires? Hey, losing them is not that bad, losing them too also not that bad, but they died is so bad, wow. I did not expect that. Tommy Everts, 480, oh, pretty good. I guess we do 480. I think we move another one to bottom, like Grant, for example. We do 480 for Shift A, and we do 180 for Shift B. I did not expect that at all. Also, where are my detectives? I'm gonna fire him. He can just not come to work. Oh, they're still working. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Okay, yeah. Okay, few muffled shots. Once there's few muffled shots, neighbor, drunk witness says like machine gun. I think drunk witness isn't very good. Few muffled shot means this is the case. Good deserved, that doesn't say anything. Doesn't remember car and neighbors was quiet, never heard any shots. So never heard, that means the silencer was on, right? I don't remember the car means that there wasn't a car? Please, these days don't donate, I almost died myself, I went to buy some medicine and nearby hit some idiot's car. This is a gas station. Yeah, this is a no. I don't get it. Do I not have enough again? Drove by in a sudden shot like machine gun, I didn't see much. The guy says I don't remember. Okay, maybe. I don't think we have enough. Also, why is Gay still going? What? Are Mafia coming for me or what? Why they went so long? Okay, well, Sag, rest in peace. How did they die? What the hell? Is it because their professional wasn't enough and like there was individual check or something, or did I fuck up with choosing? I mean, ramming it wouldn't be a good thing either, and just using a horn doesn't do anything at all. What was the better choice? Investigating into Francis Kendrick could resume. Racist gangs run wild in city. Second tower to be built in Freeburg. Didn't they say that racists are not a problem? I thought they had this figured out. Mafia's gonna confront me, right?
Built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore.
Is the situation that bad?
Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The
What was on the
mysterious figure
leaflets?
taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre.
Robespierre, that's how you
Nobody
pronounce
knows
it.
who he is,
Who?
what he wants,
We
what
heard
all
it
this
somewhere.
adds up to.
In the newspaper, I
Buckets of
think.
lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City
What is on the
Hall, covered
leaflets?
with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands.
I mean, it's just a vandalism, right?
Crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions.
I mean, that makes sense. If something unusual happens, then you're like,
I
yeah,
kinda
why?
like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In
Who the
old
hell is
books about
this Marquis de
revolutions,
Lantenac?
I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder.
I mean,
Maybe
what
the
is he
Indian
doing?
who tops up the beer kegs with mop water.
What does this Robespierre?
It's something to
do?
think about.
You just put just bunch of paper with a symbol on it? Okay, so what? It is just a mere act of vandalism, isn't it? Martin said, is your new deputy. My new deputy? Yesterday I lost a bet and swallowed my car key. Last night I was shitting blood. I think I better go to hospital. Sure. But come tomorrow. Stripe. Oh yeah, Prada works today. I would give Stripe to Beast. He solo solved the case. I think we're going to give it to him. New records can be obtained. Okay, fine. I don't need to spend money on that. I forget to put it on back anyway. Like if it played on repeat, I would consider, but because it doesn't, what difference does it make? If I can offer you some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now, so it'll hardly cost you a thing. Okay. Crime Trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime progress report, and all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Oh. Mafia will falsify a special investigation and kill the target threat. Mafia will intimidate members of the committee before the hearing in the prosecutor office. Okay. Let's do City Hall, request, raise, SWAT upgrade. What does SWAT upgrade do? Your new assistant is no Kendrick, but he is not as useless as he might seem. He can handle some of your duties when you're pressed on time. But lunch is on you, along with any other expense. Okay. What does he do? Police Academy, send your staff for training. Send employees to an informal outdoor party. Why? What? Hire a snitch, pay an employee to gather important information. Best officer, best detective. It's with professionalism, right? 2 officers dead. Some stuff for training is pretty good thing. Find out which of your employees plan to testify against you. They are planning to do that? Why would they? Sands Ranch. Oh yeah, okay. Theft. A show clerk reports that 2 teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on the display, tried them on, and then without paying ran. Okay, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Let's send Stovall and... Okay, let's actually send Prado and like Bonner just to be sure. We have a lot of other resources, I think, and it's not very far. So just to make sure, Prado is gonna go. I think more stuff may be happening at the same time. It's kind of a shame that you need to just wait most of the time. I still kind of like this though. As weird as it sounds, I really enjoy the game so far. Tina standing on the around smoking, not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. Try to grab one of the boys. Hey, mind if I have cigarette? Time to return those shoes. Are we in the uniform? If we are in the uniform, this may not work. Sure. Hey, great job, Prado. I believe in you. Oh, attendant mirror. Emma returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police when she saw her husband taking hunting rifle. Okay, send these two and send these two to learn. Oh god, I did this mistake last time. Let's send these two instead. No, let's send these two. I believe in them. Surely these two won't die this time. There's just one guy with hunting rifle. How hard can it be? Surely. Evans has 2 stripes even. Today, Freeburg, we are hosting premiere of Back to the Future. The film distributor have asked city officers to stand at the door and ensure visitors don't bring their handheld cameras to theater. Let's send Caddy. Why not? Yeah, we have a lot of officers. And literally everybody is at least average professional. Offender caught and for personal harm. Yeah, great. Great learning opportunity too. Good job. Good. Investigate. Are these all our detectives? I should have more, no? Yeah, where is Beasley? Where is Beasley and Armstrong? Oh, they are available, I just don't have any cases, right? Assault. A young father deprived of his parent rights tried to pick his daughter from school. When he wasn't allowed access, he... Oh, deprived of parental rights. He attacked the teacher, knocked her to the ground, started kicking her. Okay, we are sending Prado, Vandal, and Birch. Still have Call Chief Stripe to lead the group if needed. What's this? Mr. Boyd, I have a very sensitive issue which our mutual friend Charles Dill said you could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in the Freeburg. Recently my ex-wife got half. What do they think about me helping like random people? It's okay, it's not like mafia, but still it's using my power to do something that I'm not supposed to do. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. If some of you guys went out there in a uniform and told her those records were evidence in an important investigation, she'd just smile and give them whatever they asked for, not even check into the warrant. Oh. I guess let's do Stovall, Kochi, and Fraser? Or let's do this. Or let's put actual efforts. Because they can learn from this. I don't know how they learn from this, but they can. I like this one, the initial one I picked. Let's play. I don't like... when I'm listening to some background music, I don't like hearing like words in there. Jack, we have something going today, Engineering Planet 2209. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 400 should be enough for such request. Engineering Plans 2209. I think I can do that. Not interrupting them is not exactly doing something for them, I guess. But I mean, it's close, I don't know. Guard says that someone got in the exhibition hall, screwed pictures and of penises on the artwork and hid in the closet. Did they actually do that? Hey, great job. If a offender is caught, it's almost always unharmed. No, I guess no, yeah, they may die. I don't understand though. We helped Ulrich Bieber and thank us he gave us a Gennaro Crespo album, The Master. Prue Fraser prefers glam, so she was really sad and was at the bar by the time the shift ended. 3,000. I want to send there somebody, but I don't want to send like just these two. I want somebody to go with them. Stovall and Birch, for example. Travel and Birch. Doesn't seem like a big issue. So should work. Okay, 2009. Are they gonna be mad if I just confront them regardless? How powerful are they? 2009 they said. Engineering plans. I mean, there is nothing. Or is it tomorrow? All the lights are on the police arrive. The museum caretaker explains that he's only had the job a couple of weeks and he's worried that he's gonna be fired over his foolishness. Police calm him down and he points out the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. Why? Break down the door, come out with your hands up, yep. Terrified and tearful young man holding a knife and sees that he is engaged in some kind of performance art, and that no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. Tell me more about your work. Don't worry, you're not in trouble, we just want to talk. We need to just disarm the situation, but I don't know how. More about your work, don't worry, you're not in trouble. He is. Lying to him, that obviously is not gonna be, yeah. Great job! I believe in you. Stovall, you're the best. Yeah, there's nothing in engineering plans. I guess it's good, right? He asked to not intervene and we didn't because, well, he didn't even show up. Nobody called. Oh, there's. Just received a call from the groundskeeper at the machine factory. He spotted the offender stealing aluminum from a factory. I want to confront them, but I'm afraid. What if the game just gets lost? Should I just wing it? Should we? And we know it's Mafia, so we have to still send our strongest force. We are confronting them, but we know we are confronting them. Oh, we are so confronting them. Let's spice these things up. Can we just play safe as possible? No, it's not gonna be interesting, is it? No. We need not only to confront them, but potentially overthrow them. We don't need your 4,000. No new frames found. Okay, so I'm guessing we max the name. I just don't understand. Okay, so maybe stuff like this. But it's a drunk witness in a sedan and shot machine gun. I didn't see much. Heard few muffled shots. Cursing and carrying on. A witness says, I don't remember the car neighbors was quiet, I never heard any shots. This is in silencer. And there's a lot of blood. I think was he not shot? Did he just fall? No way, right? I almost died myself. I went to buy medicine and nearly hit this immediate car. There's a weakness, little weakness. And drunk weakness. Is there a chance that he just fell because we don't see any... But if he just fell, what do I do? Drove inside and shot machine gun, I didn't see much. Only heard a few muffled shots. Few muffled shots, he says. Maybe it was the... Might have been just noises of him falling down. But because he was causing trouble for a long time and recently there have been lots of cursing and carrying on. I don't remember the car, neighbor was quiet, I never heard any shots. I don't remember the car, he says. Literally don't remember the car. Neighborhood was quiet, never heard any shots. I think it means silencer, but why not car? That's not the last thing, right? That's definitely the last thing. Is it not? Why it starts with him walking out? I think he didn't get shot. Okay, I don't understand anything. Can I assign more people there? Sometimes a call turns out a lot worse than anyone could. Yeah, we sent everybody already. Can we send SWAT too? Anyone could have guessed. When this happens, officers may request for reinforcements. If you have no one available to send and you don't want the people putting their lives on the line, you might need to call them back to the station, but you'll be hanging the cities out dry. No, we are sending everybody. Everybody we can. Send SWAT! Sending everybody, 6 of our finest men, all of them are above average professionals, and some of them top of their tier. 3 stripes, 2 stripes, 1 stripe, 1 stripe, 235, 210, 160. They are the best of the best. Psychologist test. Jack, you must have seen newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't happen itself, we decided to conduct psychological testing for all the cops over 50 years of age. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleanor Verby is waiting for you in her office. Don't be late, okay? PogChamp! Literally plus 10 to everybody. I mean, you don't really need to upgrade this, but it's never bad. Jack, we don't know why you did it, but we hope you had a good reason. Don't forget who your friends are. We don't want any more trouble. Okay, I feel bad because of this, but what do you mean friendship? They forced me to do that. We are confronting. We are confronting. So, and the fact that they still believe me for some reason, it's, well, bad for them. Also, if Alejo doesn't come again, I'm gonna fire him. City Treasury doles out 90,000 for Mayor's birthday. What the hell? 90,000? 6 new restaurants to appear in city by years. I understand, like, it's a big thing and all, but just for the birthday, 90,000? What the hell? You don't just throw, like, a party for the whole city because of his birthday. Mysterious robber, Robespierre announces political ambitions. Okay. What the hell is Robespierre? Like, is he just a random vandal? This is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at them and tell me what you see. Oh, Rorschach test. I see a devil offering me berries. Man taking a handful of tables in the bar and 2 natives beating the drums. How the hell do you see that? Plant severe heads. Yeah, I guess that's the closest one. What the hell is drum? No, I don't see it. Man going back in his house. Yep. Butterfly? How the hell is this a butterfly? Man with a clock for a face. No, yeah. Just back in the house. This is like somebody holding a tree-shaped gift. Woman decorate Christmas tree. Yeah. Dancing girl. Fail to see how this is dancing girl. Like, this is head and this is like weird body. Blue Allen raping a pig. What the hell? Christmas tree, of course. Same-ish image. Somebody handing a bell to somebody else. And giving a woman Christmas ornament. Yeah, tower on the hill. Yeah, that kind of checks out too. But this is maybe the spider legs. A woman dropping the Christmas ornaments, automatic accidents, automobile accidents. A tree that's grown human lungs. It literally just asks you, are you crazy or are you normal? How those things are even real? Piece of Christmas ornament all over the floor. I don't know about that one. An ice cream cone. Doesn't really look like a cone. Marching hammers. What the hell is a marching hammer? I don't know how it looks. It looks like some weird pieces of glass with shadow of it, but yeah, I guess let's do that. It's again some kind of guy with... How's this? Lightning? Man yelling the woman, I guess. Chess rook? What if it is rook? Man at the head of a rhinoceros. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense there. I don't see man yelling at woman, honestly, so yeah. Just the horn. Woman slapping a man, yeah, I definitely see that. Overturned truck. Truck? No. Huge hedgehog eating people in some apples. Yeah, I can see that too, kinda. Not real hedgehog, but rather like a snake. Yeah, slap. Looks like a slap. Somebody pushing guy onto the rock. Man pushing the woman. Why man, woman? A key on the chain. Why man? I would say it's the man and man, no? What would you suggest it's a woman? Or vice, or anything else, honestly. Octopus playing piano. Oh. Key on the chain. No. Yeah, let's do that. It's gonna conduct. We are. Are they like trying to tell us what we did to our wife, and she didn't just leave and run away with somebody, but we did something to her? Like, it's literally telling a story. Woman falling over the Christmas tree, pile of autumn leaves, woman in a warm skin coat. Yeah, like a Christmas tree. Thank you for your time, Mr. Boy. I will inform you about the test results in coming days, okay? I'm mad. Absolutely. Shia Broom re-elected as a Freeburg General Attorney. Major businessman ready to invest the future of the city. No black employees at the city hall. Mayor says accident. Oh, but we didn't do that. You see? Smart. Yeah, I think it's wrong. Firing just because they're black seems not like fighting against racists. It feels like becoming them, accepting racists. Some pipes on the highs busted. I need to wait around for a plumber. Can I take a day off? Yeah, but come back tomorrow. I'm too tired. Can I hardly walk straight? Yeah, sure. Take a day off. He's doing good. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. We have 3 goods, officers, some average and some below average. We can handle it, probably. As long as we don't need to fight Mafia again. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freeburg. They are holding their first protest. Also, where is the investigation with gang? Why is it not happening? As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors, and their goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who is in charge. Use the batters and tear gas, use even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks up close and personal. But psychological test. Mr. Boyd, your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is your stress level. My research shows that Beethoven music soothes and relaxes nerves. I don't have it, I only have jazz. I recommend you invest a bit of good old Ludwig van. It'll help with any violent urges you might be feeling. I don't feel violent urges. This one has, yeah, Sag. Tomorrow's the deadline. I'm trying, it's not even an option. I have to send 4 officers and what? Let us be successful. Is it actually like... Do we need... I mean, sure, let's send Everett's and like this, guys. Sure. What I said, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor of Freeburg is a woman, and it seems that she's on the side of feminists. Might be walking into some serious legal problems. We better play it safe and fake some evidence to shield you from any... Against her? You don't have money. I mean, they told me to... I can just decide and not do what they do. Like, fire somebody, yeah, I'm here to decide, but not suppress the process by force? No. Do it peacefully. Tell them that they can't do that and make them go away, and if they don't, then proceed to arrest them. A hostage situation. Oh god damn, a hostage. Hostage is very bad. I think we are only sending an experience. We are sending like this, and like Birch and Birch Jr. Yeah, literally that and son. Dissatisfied client enters some law offices. The pistol took several employees hostage. Do we not have SWAT team? Is it one-time use? Oh, I wouldn't waste it if I knew if it's one-time use. Oh god. Okay, no, we need to... What's that? My assignment. Jack, we have something going on to Rubinouch Kazna 1240. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 8,000 should be enough for such a request. We'll try to stop everything. And this guy isn't... Okay, wait, what's happening? I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, it's because several shifts A are in a row for some reason. I'll check if he is gonna appear next day. If not, then surely I'm gonna just fire him. Also, where's Armstrong? Oh, he's still working, right? Yeah. I hope new evidence appear. If not, we should just drop that case. Okay, we don't have forces. I think if I send now, I think we're gonna lose. If they don't return in time, and just ignore it. We also don't have SWAT team again. Where is SWAT? Do we need better arms for them so I can use them twice? Arson, okay. Sure. I'll check it later. I can try if they return in time. They did return in time, okay. Okay, let's try. If it's gonna request our assistant, then we just retreat. Mr. Boy, today we are selling some new slot machines called Super Magdalene 3. The last time we put a new one of the bigger kids almost broke the first day. It would be great if you can sell a couple of them, man. Oh, let's send just 2 birches. I think they should be just fine. Hey, can you please just run things on repeats? And just let me stop it if I don't want to listen. I understand that's not how release recorders work, but it's a game. Please, Everett, I believe in you. Lead them. Oh, God. We are retreating. We are retreating. Thank you. Well, doing as we asked, okay. And we tried. Everything went great, boss. In fact, well, Space had much fun, okay? And they... Thunder escaped. Civilians killed? What the hell? I mean, I didn't have enough. I don't think this is enough. It might be, but I don't want to risk it. I didn't have enough to send full help. Okay, suspicious individual. I'll send people. Pregnant girl called the report suspicious gynecologist who she met in reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely and attempted to persuade the girl to have abortion, though she was already 5 months pregnant. I don't think abortion can be done so late, no? Through streaming tears, she explained the doctor said that for only 10,000 bucks he would save me from parasite inside my body. That is very strange. I don't want to send any of the high. Oh, actually, let's send Kochi and Fraser. Let's see. What are these? Disorderly conduct. Housewife Takara Montes often complains to the police about her neighbors. They're constantly making a racket and often get into fights, always refusing to discuss things with her neighbors. They called the police today again after hearing loud bangs. Okay, according to about 6 people live in there. Ooh, I initially thought about sending Evers and 2 of these, but I'm afraid they might not do just fine. Let's do this instead. I think that should be fine. If it was the guy with 800% professionality, I would be fine with sending 2 bursts, but this way not. Jackie swore on off to sorry, if you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. What the hell? What? Because I couldn't stop the guys? Send me more police officers. Okay, this sounds very good. Oh no, he was calling about the gang, right? But I literally can't investigate anymore. We're about to bring in a large shipment of alcohol, but we heard that our partners like to play tough. Need a couple of the guys' insurance. This is not as bad of a thing because we're just helping bring the alcohol. And we're not showing that police work. I think we are fine here. We need money after all. Oh, I did refuse. Okay, I mean, game decided for me. I wanted to accept, but well, okay, you know, it's fine. Doctor spot the police grabs scalpel and bodily shouts. Come on, I release your souls from the filthy world. Hit him with teaser, use pepper spray, then to restrain the doctor. Taser. Everybody is good. Great job. Oh, more. Let's send 2 more. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. That's literally almost the best I can do. So call a hotel. We'll wait for them to return. That's all I can do. Also, where's SWAT team? What the hell? Are they really just one-time use? There's no way. I guess I'm not gonna be keeping promises. But we'll ask for better SWAT team. I mean, if they... okay. Great job. No new... Okay, I don't understand. Again, no new frames. That twice in a row. That means I'm either very unlucky... or I'm missing something, and it's already solved. I remember the car neighborhood was quiet and not any shots for this. Can I, like... I feel like this is not supposed to be here. Isn't like these just it now? Just fell and died? Because I always got killed myself, hit by some idiot car near pharmacy, so this happens. I guess this happens. Called a sedan. This is a pickup truck. This is like a gas station. What the hell is this? Muffled shots. Guess this. Recently been cursing and carrying on. Not remember the car neighbor's hood was quiet, hardly any shot. I really think nothing happened. Literally, it's like something like this. Nothing happened. 1 2 3 1 3 2 2 1 3 2 3 1. I don't understand. I can't. If I could, I would just fail, and like proceed. But I can. I might need to Google that because otherwise I'm just locked out of my half of my detectives. Like this, no? Okay. So he came, he shot, and then he drove off, and then guy fell. Okay, I don't know how that happened. Homicide. 2 officers, yeah, sure. Wait, what? Some days too. What do you mean without lead? Where is she? Oh, is she on another? Is she on another shift? I think she's on a different shift. Yeah, she is. Okay, that makes sense. We'll do it later then. Oh, god damn it, bring me a song. This takes so long, like, so annoying. Like, the only part of the game I don't like so far. What? Oh, I guess it's too late. But it says it has time. Father escaped? Oh, because I didn't go, yeah. Oh, at least this works out. Okay, great job. Arson. Plus 20 to everybody. Great. You were able to arrest all suspects. Oh, basically it's going so good. No wonder he deserved a strafe. Prada, boss, I quit. I just want to spend time with my family. Okay. Could you tell me before shift ended so I can hire somebody? Okay, let's see if Olejo comes. Local resident denounces mayor for the theft and antique necklaces. Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to police station. Mayor Rogers, displeased with police department. I can't do it. I mean, I could have done the rape maybe, but Could have dealt with rape, but they're offering free admittance to museum in the city. I'm a big fan of art. Can I have it all for that? No. Yeah, let how came, I guess. I don't think there is anybody who deserves another stripe yet. They're cool and all, but no. I'm sorry, Roy. I can't just let you go because, oh, I want to go in the museum. No. Go later. Or just leave without it. You'll be fine. Please be advised that I'm unhappy with the efficiency of the feedback. We are cutting the department budgets. Why? Okay, I have one empty slot anyway. Plot upgrade. Yeah, let's do plot upgrades. Seem to need it sometimes. Okay. Mall, and let's send powers with Roy. Or should have probably done Yancy with Roy. If you can't keep promises you want. It literally didn't give me an opportunity. It's a day hero haven't pulled the drowning Senator Wallace from River. Who's this? Oh, he's from another ship. Municipality ceremony scheduled 27 July. And press office, family who wish personally to thank the police. Make sure nothing unusual happens to this officer. We are able. Okay. Attempted murder. Sometimes the officer will arrest only one or two criminals, but when you're taking down the whole group, it's better to bring a paddy wagon. I don't have paddy wagon. Real professional staff can cope without need for special transport, but most officers prefer a paddy wagon. I think Viancy can do that. I don't have paddy wagon. Best officer available. Yeah, and best overall, I think, right? Okay. So far, so good. Offender card. Yes. Great job. Yeah, detectives gets upgraded a lot better. I may give her a stripe. Some black answer hit out of shops if it's too much for us to deal with that. So now, can you help? This is technically our job, right? To go deal with gangsters. I think we can do that. I don't have. Sure. Four more? They are very high level though. I hope it's fine. Maybe I should have retreated. I'll as long as they don't die, it's fine. But if they die, I made such a big mistake. There's a 400 and he has a leader. He's worth 3. And with Kari they together worth 4 together. Sawmill. An elderly woman calls the police station reporting that terrible screams have coming from Sawmill for over an hour. The hell is going on? I don't think that's the case. Probably fake, but we'll wait for more. Great job! Ooh, yeah, I believe in you, Yancy and Kari. Yeah, great. We have something going today on the courthouse at 80:30. We won't want policemen. Okay, we'll see. I'll treat it as anything else. Okay. I won't send Pori because I think it's fake. But I'll send everything else because it requires 4 officers. That's a lot. That is a lot. Manage a large fleet of vehicles. I want to organize a workshop for my drivers. I want to do it, but I need to wait for people to return. Also, if City Hall is not satisfied with what we do, why are they cutting the amount of people we can use instead of like making more slots? What? No. Guess we just lose. Is this the one they were talking about? Hopefully, maybe I just earn money because I don't have enough stuff. The mill is surrounded by 9 foot fans, and the gates are locked from inside. Shouts can be heard from within. They can. Break the gate, knock on the gates, round the gate with police crusher. Break the gate open. Yes. Man is riding a young boy with circular saw. The man is screaming hysterically. Press a gun at the man, ordering him to release the boy. Take him, aim, criminal, shoot to kill. Pass the criminal, yes. Unharmed? Whew. Okay, great job, great job. Good job, Powers. Not enough time. I don't know if that's the one they asked me for, but I don't have anybody to... Civilian, no, god damn it. I need more people. Courthouse 8:30, oh, so it's another one. We rode along and went over the basics with empty-headed drivers. We are done for the day, okay. Got paddy wagon. Courthouse, is that them? Can we try? I don't know if we can do that. With SWAT team, maybe. Let's see how like everything goes to hell. There's some music, talk company. Also, oh god, it's that flew by so fast. But I'll have to be ending soon. It's time for me to go to sleep. Hope you enjoyed the game. I really like it. More. We don't have more. Do the retreats. I feel like they are very... overall, they are very weak. But because Powers has 3 stripes, maybe it's just good enough. I don't want to risk. Don't kill anybody. Okay. Fuck, they do kill everybody. Return time at least. Yeah, it does get progressively harder. I just send everybody. Probably the last thing today. Well, at least we make some money. Unfortunately with robbery. The City Hall like gets mad at us too. Of course, just let me have more police officers. I guess if they're better than this, it wouldn't be as hard. Door to the apartment is locked from the inside, and unintelligible screams can be heard from the thing. Enter adjoining apartment, climb over the balcony, knock on the door. Yes. Victim found lying on the floor. The assailant is sitting on top of him, waving a syringe filled with unknown substance. The bottle on the bleach is the floor nearby. With bleach? Are you going to inject bleach? Drop the syringe now! Point the gun at the man, ordering him to lie face down on the floor. Yeah, drop the syringe. Man jumps up and grabs some paper from the table. Everything is written down here, all the evidence you'll need. They created these medications to control our minds. Well, the Freeburg police will begin an investigation right away. Let's take down the station. Yeah. That was kinda easy, a bit too easy even. See, my boy Roy is doing the job. He's doing good. I believe in him. If only Price did as good, but alas. My boy Roy, I believe in him. He'll thrive. Also, the whole employment awarded company cars for personally. Okay, of course they do. Small drug dealers invade Freeburg. Freeburg to host semifinals of youth hockey league. Okay, drug dealers. Everybody gets cars, of course, because why wouldn't they? I'm suffering a severe anxiety attack and I can't concentrate on anything. Can I go home? Yes, but I come back tomorrow. Okay, I think we just keep it as is. I think Stovall works very, very well. We might just give him enough. He did very good lately. So why the hell these things cost so much? There was one that I could buy with like $250. Like, what the hell? I understand vanilla is like rarity and stuff, but please be advised that we are unhappy with efficiency, we're cutting department budgets. Why? We can parallel. But like, they make it harder. That's the problem. SWAT upgrades, so you cannot meet your request at the time, great. Trespassing. Bill Bucker reports that two unidentified men snuck into the farm and set fire. Oh. Let's do Stowell and two of this. We need to move some of them to another shift. This shift is way too strong. Another one is weaker and have less people. We have similar-ish, like, top officers. So we just need to move a couple of not as great officers. But still good. Look, we can do Vandal there. We can do Kadia there too, I guess. Or Fraser, better. Yep. Where are our investigations? Where are they? We need more. There are no signs of criminals near the house. The front door has been broken down and shadows lurk inside. Come out with the hands up. Go through the front ends, go through the back door. They may be armed. We need to go with care. Ooh, great job. Everyday mole. A drug addict attempted to hide an expensive bottle of liquor under his jacket. When he was caught, he began to throw at feet. That shouldn't be too hard. We probably can just send Everett and like Fraser. And leave these three in case. It'll be fine. Sometimes you have days like this when you're not overwhelmed, but others literally don't have time for everything. Maybe I should like hang on like requests as long as I can to make sure I don't need people. Jack, one of our new guys tried to rape our accountant. We locked him up in the hollow room, but he's threatening to hand the whole organization over to police. I think it's time he talks to police officer face to face. No. We're not doing anything discrediting police. We are fine doing something that we are supposed to do, or if we can't, like, turn down the operation, we won't try. But discrediting ourselves, no. A big no-no. Also, yeah, in 180 days, how long is it gonna last? I guess days are gonna go like faster and smoother later on, probably. Or maybe just a long game. Woman reports that she saw a skinhead attacking a dark-skinned valet, tracking him down the legs, yelling, "I'll beat you till you're dead, freak." No shit, I'm gonna do it. She believes she saw a pistol sticking out of skinhead's belt. Okay, let's do these two. This. We don't have anybody with like super low professionalism anymore. Literally everybody is above average. And like significantly above average, most of them. We have something to go into the city center. 1,000 for this now. We are crashing the party. You bet we are. And we are sending SWAT too. Oh god. Okay, let's send this to you. I don't think they need Stowell. Expensive suit lying in the street. It means he's been shot. Almost saw shots in life. I don't think it's bad, but we'll send two anyway. Just to make sure. Hopefully nothing like 10 seconds arises. We have a very big situation there. Is that attempted murder the one that they asked me to do not attend. The man will just being placed on the stretcher when another shot rings out. This time the shooter finishes the job. Was hiring position could not determine, but the shots are clearly coming from one of the skyscrapers. Rush skyscraper to the left, rush to the right, careful observe the area. Left, right, what difference does it make? Left, right, it probably goes... Let's go to the right. Hey! That was unexpected, but I'm very pleased. Great job, Stovall. I don't regret giving you another stripe first. I didn't regret it for a second. Ooh. Actually, I think they could have done it without me sending more people, but I sent them nevertheless just to give them experience. Disappointed. Jack, we don't know why you did it. We hope we got a reason. Any more travel? Okay. 80-year-old Kevin is at home hiding under the bed. Unknown persons are gathered inside his apartment door. That's probably nothing bad, but we need to check it nevertheless. We just wait for Stovall to... or for everybody to come back. I think it's a good opportunity to send like Birch or somebody, with Evers for example. Wow, Stovall is the same as Evers now. I like it. Can he quit? Does he have like higher chance of quitting? I really like Stovall though. Let's send this team. Now let's put some song. We should buy more probably, but no, we really. I can just spend $500 on a vinyl. That's not gonna work. I think that's like a fake call. It might be a fake call. Let's say that. Why you decide to do that instead of... Okay, you know what, whatever. Oh, more. Okay, since they require enforcement, let's actually send reinforcement. Like actual enforcement. So it's not a fake call, huh? Can it be a fake call after you need reinforcement? Probably not, right? Because that way officers confirmed there is a problem. Pretty cool. It doesn't feel like tasks arising in difficulty though. It is attempted robbery. Wow. Huh. I wouldn't have guessed. Pretty cool. Olejo, you are cut. Oh?
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits.
No, not really corrupt that much. I'm basically just getting paid for the same exact things I'm doing, right?
Slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old colony club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belchers.
My favorite.
Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the
that they like tell the story of the main character, but I feel like unlike their tutorial, this story has so many unnecessary details. I understand it's to create like atmosphere and all, but I think there are better ways to do it.
This time I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why?
So much stuff happened here.
Better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our...
Is he gone mad? What is he saying?
Takes a lot of balls to crash the party.
Is that y'all like sarcastic and
My
stuff,
head
but
was a drunken
why?
haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy.
They're gonna
Fancy
kill me?
voice, fruit cologne.
Because I
sassy
didn't
strut.
do
That's how the newspapers described Vickis Varga,
mafia
rising
commissions.
star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime.
Can't throw
He killed
down
those who could
the
not be killed,
the guy we are
traded
working for
what
now.
could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an
I think
incredible amount
very,
of power.
very
He's been
risky
called everything from a clown
to give them
a
opportunity
madman
to
a
overthrow.
criminal
They may
genius.
become even bigger
And
threats.
more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not
Okay.
the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Oh, you know my name. I'm flattered.
Does she
Though not
know
very
who he looks
surprised, to be
like?
honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere.
Doesn't.
I want to stay right here.
Okay, that
Even the
sounds so
criminal
goofy.
world
What?
needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
It has been. The city hall isn't helping. They're cutting our budget. I think the real reason why they're cutting our budget is
And
to
look around.
spend more money
I
on
do know that
themselves.
The inhabitants of this fair city should be friends.
I hope
Maybe it's
this game is
true
gonna
I
give us
don't
opportunity
have
to
the best
confront
manners.
Mafia and like
After all,
Mayor, or
It's only
at least
polite
any
for
of
friends
them.
to share their phone numbers.
Like not just really even become corrupt or not. It's like there was a
This city
game
of
that was a
yours
while
moves so
ago
fast.
released.
I feel
It's
like
called
I'm
Beholder.
hooked on amphetamines all
Basically,
over again.
same-ish situation
up
where
in the
you can
morning,
work for
full of
government
ideas,
or you can.
And by nightfall, you've all had each
The
other
problem is
killed.
you can't really
So don't
confront
wait
there
too
a
long to
lot.
call. I
Your
don't mind if you're drunk.
your like
It's
best
all the
case
more
is
fun.
to flee
I'll be stoned
and avoid
myself,
all the
most
conflicts.
likely.
That's not that
Hell,
interesting.
I'm a little stoned right now.
On that hand, there is Papers,
the
Please,
only way to live
where
in this
you can
place.
flee, avoid conflict. You can
I
work
like
with
your
governments
city, Jack. I'm here
and
to
go like
stay.
somewhat corrupt or rather tyranny, or you can confront them and
If it
help
weren't for
people
the phone number
overthrow.
written on my arm,
I like
probably
options.
wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.
He really did just write it on his arm. I guess it's better. He knew that he might not remember it. Orthodox priest bribe mayor. Oh, they know. Students volunteer to help farmers. Greek priest to be appointed head of the Freiburg Orthodox Church. Okay, this is gonna be the last DVD. Go on?
My morning ritual was plagued
Fine,
by the
thank
smell
you.
of Vickers Vargas' fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vickers was right there in my living room.
Maybe he
When I
is.
finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots
Why-
of threatening mail,
Yeah,
evidence of criminal
why orange?
wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two. But fruit? Never.
Ooh. Is there something inside?
You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine.
Who is he?
So
Okay,
who are
game.
Today,
Please no
I'm your
pauses.
driver.
you? And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine.
Yeah, fine. That's what I was about to say. Oh, new gameplay?
The morning seemed surreal.
Or is it just a weird
and I took
cutscene?
in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an
Yeah, I think it's
hour
just weird
God
cutscene.
knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel.
I mean,
no,
from what he's saying,
this
I'm
was
guessing
no
he's like
dream. The silence was
like
real. The
psychological
sound of the
situation
engine was
isn't very
real.
good, right?
The dust was real enough too. And there was the ranch over the horizon.
But this is really that
It
bad.
all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades. but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky.
I feel like all these cutscenes are going way too slow. Too many and useless details. Too long of these cutscenes. Like, you can speed up them twice and it's gonna be just fine. Some situations like this, it's fine to go slow because it's the vibe it's creating. But in most cases, nah. Oh, that's a guy, Sandman. Is there a Sandman?
I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a
Is he
special
ever gonna
day.
be sad that we like don't do what he
Do you
wants?
often go to the old colony club, Jack?
Yeah, like from
Every
time to
week.
time.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule,
Sometimes.
no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I
To have
consider it
fun.
a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Killing people,
Well,
rob
judging by the
banks.
half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
I don't think he
Love it.
hunts himself.
I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed
like
a new talent.
If you don't have anything
talent
else you
is
want to
that?
do, then
Patience.
stuff like
The will to wait
hunting,
for the right
fishing, gathering
Let's
becomes
say
like
you want
more
a
fun.
beer. You know,
But when you have
dessert.
excessive
Even
energy
decide
and you
what
constantly want
dishes
something to
it's
do,
going
want to hang out with people,
where you'll mount its horns.
you don't want to do any of
But to
those.
get that
So it like
beer,
makes
you can
sense why
wait.
people
Sit in
older
the
age
bushes,
like it more.
Stay nice and quiet.
I still hate it.
Professional hunters will tell you.
Well, I
that
haven't really
hunting's a
hunted,
rare
but
craft.
everything else.
There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill.
Because I have other things that I want to do.
Nonsense. To get a deer, you just
That
sit on
require
the
usually
sidelines
not
for
being in
long
a
enough
forest.
time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the
And
talent,
it's
Jack,
it's
but not like you.
it's
old
it's okay.
Jack.
Like I respect
You
people's
truly are the master.
hobbies, but
I
it's
don't
very bad when
understand.
people
Oh,
project
come
their
on,
hobbies onto
Jack.
other people, not
I know about the
realizing
$500,000. I know
that
your
other
plan.
people may be
Kendrick told me
different.
everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes
I don't
on
think
end and not to
there are
rustle their robes too
variances
loudly,
of
why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by
Yeah, I don't think
deer
there is
so
variance
faithfully
to
multiplied
cutscenes.
for
It's always the
decades.
same, regardless of what we
All
do.
this time you've
The only
held
thing
your
that may
rifle
be
at
bad
the ready.
if we don't work with
Forgive it,
mafia, they
Moses,
may just randomly kill us.
I've the heart of a poet. I
But other than that, I
confess.
think
Look,
it's
I
fine.
don't know what was said between you
Also, if
and
this
them.
cutscene goes so long, I may
Sounds
just
like
end
you
after
got it
cutscene
wrong.
instead of
Oh,
the
I think I
day.
understand everything just
So yeah,
fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the
It's almost
coming
1 a.m..
war, we'll make excellent partners.
I need to wake up
What war?
before 9.
One war falls upon every generation.
Which might not seem as
My
big of a deal for
grandfather
you,
drove
but
out
I
the
sleep
Ambersons
usually
back
a
when he was
lot, otherwise I
27.
feel like shit.
My father destroyed that
What are these
psychopath
sounds? Is it
gangster,
in
Maurice
game?
Bell, when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to
It
think
is,
my
right?
war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't
Can
divine
we
his
not
purpose
help
well.
any of
I
them?
don't even know where he comes from.
Help the
He's a
losing
man
side?
of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together.
And he
An official
refused.
invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can
Yeah,
you
it is in
imagine
game.
his
What the hell is
reply?
this noise?
A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
It's just
I guess
that
it
one
means
guy
whatever
who
you
keeps
want it to.
sending
Precisely.
I'm
smiling
late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know,
emojis.
Jack, I could just give you $500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went stalking my prey for so
I don't
many
need
years,
it.
I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature.
Did
Just
already a couple
think
times.
about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
What is this sound? You can ask me not to intervene with with crimes. That's against my nature, literally. It just goes on.
Like I said,
I
it's a
understand
whole new
that
life.
if you
I've
just
had to
play
give
the
up
game
some
for
old
180
habits.
days,
One
I
of
don't think it's gonna
keeping
last
away
180
from
days.
things that
It's
don't
gonna be way too
concern
long.
me.
And if since they
Now I
want
can't afford the
to
luxury.
insert these
The
cutscenes every now and
spotlight
then,
I'm under,
I think they're not gonna be
concerns is
180.
all I got.
It's more like 30 to 50 maybe. Help Vegas Wagner, help Christopher Sand. I honestly don't know. We need to choose a lesser evil. I feel the problem is I want to help a losing side, which is probably because Varga since he's like a new guy and he probably doesn't know everything, not as much as San does. But because Varga maybe he's like a dark horse. You don't know what to expect of him. What if I help him and he wins? And he wins like great. We might have just created a monster that's much worse than Christopher Sand. I think we take it safe. We help Sandman, and at least he's a threat, but at least we know what kind of threat he is. Yeah, I think we are helping Sandman. Also, I didn't really like Sand sounds okay-ish. Like I don't really fully agree with everything he says, but I can understand him. And the tire can finally walk straight. Can I go home? Yes. Okay, I think we will be ending here. I really like the game. I really enjoy the game. 180 days seems very excessive, but I don't think it's gonna go so long. Surprisingly, the game did look that I like this micromanagement, but micromanagement alone wouldn't be enough to mean it's even in gameplay wise, it's a lot of mechanics that I really enjoy, like thinking about them, like keeping them in mind, is upgrading characters, their stripes, their like habits, although habits were the least interesting and important so far, but even they are here, and all that makes like such a nice gameplay, and also story on top of that. Only problem, cutscenes are way too long, but other than that, I think everything is great. I really enjoy the game, so if you do so, let me know, or if you don't, let me know too. I value your opinion because first of all, I stream for you, right? If you people don't enjoy the game so much, I might just play it off stream, right? It's not that big of a deal for me that I really want to play it on stream. So yeah, let me know what do you think about this game. And for now, I definitely want to complete to keep playing it. It has its own like charm, and I really like the gameplay. Although I do think that it may be not like as interesting to watch as it to play, because the gameplay is kind of, well, it's not action, right? So there's nothing to see. But I hope at least lore, or maybe gameplay too, seeing how I fail or how I, on the contrary, win. It's somewhat interesting. But yeah, anyway, I'm sorry for shorter stream. I stayed up a little longer day just to make up a little bit for it. But regardless, alas, I would like to stand for longer. I play the game for more and to make a proper length stream, but the more variation, so maybe next time. So that's gonna be it for the day, guys. Thank you for watching, thank you for coming, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow if you don't want to miss any other upcoming streams. So next time I'll be streaming on Monday, right? Yeah, on Monday. I'm thinking about maybe increasing the amount of streams, since, well, I graduate now, I have more time. But I think I would try first working more on YouTube. As much as I love streaming, YouTube so far is, well, more successful, and I can't deny that. And I wanna try to do YouTube full time, and for that I need to invest in it, right? So I think I'm gonna do that first, but we'll see how it works, right? So you can find schedule on the schedule tab. You can also find there a link to my Discord and mentioned YouTube channels. Be sure to check those out, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.